myself, I love my sweets and desserts, which is why this is super exciting because here on Wake and Bake, we're going to teach you various recipes on how to bake cakes and pastries, as well as introduce you to some business entrepreneurs. Want to know more? Then stay tuned. And welcome to Wake and Bake. So I'm here with Nani, and upon special request, she has agreed to make salted caramel cake.
So let's go through the ingredients. We have 225 grams of all-purpose flour. We have 4 whole eggs.
Large eggs.
200 grams of salted butter. We have 2 tablespoons of full cream milk. We have 100 grams of brown sugar, 125 grams of castor sugar, and then we have 1 tablespoon of baking powder and vanilla essence. So this will be the base of our cakes. So let's go through the method. So the first step is we're going to grab the butter.
Okay, so butter.
And you're going to help me to put it into the mixer bowl. And next we are going to put in the castor sugar and the brown sugar as well. Alright, and a bit of vanilla essence. So this is done. So we're going to mix this. So we're going to go on a higher speed. So it's time for us to put our eggs.
Alright.
So one at a time.
And the last one.
Alright. Alright, so this is done. So next we're going to grab our flour and we're going to mix our baking powder into our flour. So this is ready. So let's put in flour in. And lastly, we are going to put in our milk. So this is done. So next we're going to need our baking tin and our canola cooking spray. So you are going to spray the cake tin and also the parchment paper. So this is done. So we are going to pour our cake batter in. So I'm going to divide it equally to 3. So then we are going to spread the cake batter. Alright, so this is ready to go into the oven. 2.
And the last one.
3.
Alright, so how long do we have to wait now?
So we're going to bake for about 15 to 20 minutes and then we're going to check it out.
Alright, so we'll see you guys then. Alright, so that was the sound of the oven. I think the cakes are ready. Shall we go get it?
Let's get our cake. Smells good.
So that's one.
Alright, so cake. We have to let the cake cool. So while waiting, we have to do our frosting and of course our salted caramel sauce. So we're going to get started with the sauce first. So let's go through the ingredients. So we have 100 grams of salted butter.
Alright.
250 grams of whipping cream.
That's it.
225 grams of castor sugar. We're going to start off with our castor sugar. So we're going to melt it first. So slowly. There you go, on a low heat. And then you're just going to lift it up. And this is another tip that I like to do is just to
sort of swirl it. Right.
Swirl the pot and put it back. So if you see, it's almost done. So we're just going to swirl this. So a bit more. So we're just going to start mixing. So the sugar has completely melted and the color is amber in color. It's amazing. It smells so good. We have to add the butter right away. So now, if you look at it, it's gonna bubble.
Oh my god, yeah.
Lastly, we're gonna add on is the whipping cream. Alright, so look at this salted caramel sauce. It's simmering and it smells so good. I'm gonna pour this in.
Transfer it to different bowls.
I mean, look at the color. It looks amazing.
It's glossy, it's caramelly, it's everything good in one.
So we're just gonna sprinkle a bit of salt. So we are gonna mix this and we're gonna put this aside because it's ready.
What's next?
So next we are gonna do the caramel Swiss meringue buttercream.
All right. So what do we need for that?
So we're gonna need 4 egg whites. We have 340 grams of salted butter, 160 grams of caster sugar, and of course our vanilla.
So what's the method like?
All right, so we're gonna grab our bowl.
Here you
so we
go.
are gonna double boil our egg whites and butter. So now we're gonna put in our egg whites and our caster sugar. So now we are going to mix. The sugar has dissolved completely, so we're
Yep.
gonna switch off. So and then we are gonna lift the bowl up. And now we need our mixer.
Okay.
So we are gonna transfer our egg white mixture
Into the bowl.
and then we are gonna mix this up to the maximum speed.
You can see how the color is already changed, right?
Yep, so let's just check as usual to put it there. Look at that. So it's amazing.
It's stiff.
So this is done. So we are gonna put in our butter. So butter is all in, so we're gonna increase our speed. So we also need our vanilla, so just about half a teaspoon will do. So you know, since this is a vanilla Swiss meringue buttercream, so to make it caramel, of course we need our main star ingredient.
The caramel sauce.
The caramel sauce.
Which we prepared earlier.
Goes. I mean, look at that.
Wow.
So this is done, our salted caramel Swiss meringue buttercream.
So we already have our buttercream set, we have our caramel sauce done, and we have chilled or cooled our sponge cakes.
Correct. So now it's time to frost. So let's start with putting
The buttercream.
the buttercream
Wow.
on our cake. So you can help me to smoothen the top. And this is done. So you can actually drizzle a bit of the
Salted caramel.
sauce and look at that.
Wow.
And then we can put in our second layer of cake. So let's put in the cream
And then the caramel
and the
sauce.
caramel sauce. And you can put the final
Our final layer of sponge cake.
of sponge cake. So we will finish up our buttercream. And then you will cover up the sides. So this is done. So what we want to do now is actually to drip our caramel sauce. You can also put in some pecans on top. So we have some candied pecans and just sprinkle it on top. All around. There we go. So this is our salted caramel cake.
So now that our salted caramel cake is ready and staring at me, can I please have a bite now?
I'm gonna get it slightly bigger piece for you. So I'm gonna put this for you.
Let me help you with that.
So there you go.
Wow.
Try it out and let me know.
It's superb. It's amazing. It's not too salty. It's just the right combo with the caramel.
And the buttercream.
And the buttercream is so soft. I like how it just complements with the sponge cake. It's perfect. It's like a
match made in heaven.
It's a match made in heaven. I love every single bite.
So let's dip in. Even though I've been eating salted caramel cake for so long.
Yeah, I just feel guilty taking it all for myself. But sharing is caring, right?
It's really fluffy.
All right, so we're done with our first recipe for the day. We still have another recipe coming up.
That's right.
So Nani told me that after this, we'll be preparing donuts, but with a filling that she will only be revealing after this. So don't go anywhere because we still have a lot of interesting tips and tricks that Nani will be sharing right after this. But until then, this is Wake and Bake. and welcome back to Wake and Bake. So you've all witnessed us try the amazing recipe, the salted caramel cake. So can you tell us what we're doing next?
So today we'll be doing filled donuts, which is in Italian, it's called bombolini.
So what are the ingredients that we're going to need?
We have 115 grams of salted butter and we have 500 grams of all-purpose flour. We have 2 whole eggs, large. We have 300 grams of warm milk. We have salt.
All right.
We have 1 packet of the active dry yeast and 50 grams of caster sugar.
So now it's time to incorporate all the ingredients?
Correct, into our magic bowl as well.
All
so
right.
let's start with warm milk gets into the bowl. So we're gonna put our yeast in and then we're gonna mix this. So next we can put in is our eggs and our sugar and our flour. And then we're just gonna add in
everything
all in.
All right.
And we're gonna mix this on a higher speed. So now we are gonna incorporate all the flour. So once it's done, we're gonna add in the butter.
Our final ingredient.
Our final ingredient to make it buttery.
All right.
Very important that we need to mix it for at least 5 minutes because we want the dough to be elastic. So it's really sticky. So now I'm going to show you how to knead it.
Okay.
So we're going to start off with just putting a pinch of salt into our extra flour over here.
All right.
So we're just going to mix it. So now we are going to sprinkle flour. This is done. So you can put all the dough right on the mat. So what happened right now is we're just going to dust more flour on top and we're going to start to knead. So you're going to just flour a bit and then you are going to fold it first. So this is good. So what I'm going to do is, so we're going to start kneading. So the kneading process is really simple, clockwise. So we're going to turn it over.
Turn it into like a ball.
This is done. So
Okay.
we're going to use an empty bowl as usual and you have to spray them using cooking sprays. And we're going to put in our dough in. There you go. And then we are going to wrap it. After this, we are going to let it rest for an hour at a room temperature environment and it's going to be double or even triple in size.
Wow. So see you guys in an hour. So here we've brought back our donut dough.
Alright, so it has been proofing for almost an hour and it has been
Tripled in size, I think.
Actually, it's full.
It's full.
Alright, so we are ready to release our donut dough. There you go. Wow. So now we are going to flour our surface. And we are going to...
Wow.
So we are going to sprinkle flour as well on top. Just going to press it down. The next step we're going to do is we're going to cut them.
Okay.
Alright, and we're going to weigh them at 50 grams or 60 grams actually. But if this grams is entirely up to you as well. So we are going to cut them. So let's check this out. So this is at 50.
Okay.
Alright, so and then we're going to make it into round balls.
To shape it, right? Yeah.
Ta-da!
Wow.
And it's ready. So this is what we are going to do. Alright, so we're just going to put it on the side first. You are going to dust with flour and then
Just arrange them on, right?
correct.
Okay, so we're done with this.
Yep, we are done with this. So we're going to let it proof again for at least 45 minutes.
Okay.
Or until it has doubled in size. They look really cute. So I've on the induction. So we're at the lowest heat because we just want to ensure that the donuts are fried perfectly.
Yep.
So while waiting for this, we're now going to make the cream cheese filling. So we're going to start with the cream cheese. And then we're going to need our caster sugar and a bit of vanilla. So we're going to mix this until it's creamy. And now we are going to put in the whipping cream, bit at a time. So So this is almost done, and of course, because it's a salted caramel cream cheese filling, we need our salted caramel. So we're gonna mix this. Our salted caramel cream cheese filling is ready. There we go. And look at the color. Alright, so our cream cheese is ready. So we're just gonna put it on the side.
Yep.
And it's time for us to fry our donut. So we're gonna start to lift up our cute fluffy donut. Alright, so if you see the bubbles around it, and this looks golden brown.
Wow.
So we are gonna turn the dough. Look at that, so cute. So this is about 2 more minutes. So once this is golden as well, underneath we are gonna put it in the bowl. So this looks really nice. I mean, look at the ring that is formed.
Wow. And just like that, our first batch is done.
It's done. So I'm gonna do the second batch right now.
Like that.
That's it. Okay, so we're gonna leave it until it's golden as well. Alright, so our second batch is also ready. The color is amazing. Yay!
We did it.
This is ready, so we're gonna wait for it to cool down a bit. So we will continue to do this in about 5 more minutes. So our donut has cooled down. So now we are gonna coat it with our caster sugar. So what I usually do, I do that.
And then just sprinkle
you
it.
just sprinkle it like you just cool. And see how it looks really nice.
It does.
So we have coated with our caster sugar. So it's time to put our filling.
Our salted caramel cheese filling.
And you can smell the caramel. So now, before we pipe, we need to make a bit of a slit at the donut. So I'm going to show you how I feel them. So what I'm going to do is, we're just going to put our piping back in, and we're going to press it all the way up. And
oh my God, wow.
So, and then we're going to have a bit of our caramel sauce, because I'm going to put the caramel right over there just to have that extra. And our salted caramel donuts are ready.
Alright, so all that's left is my favorite part, the tasting.
It's to taste.
So which one shall I go for?
You're going to grab that one. So we're going to share one.
Alright, let's share one.
I mean, look at that.
Wow.
So you're
the
going to
cream.
have...
I'll take this one.
You'll get the one with the caramel. It's your favorite.
Oh my God, perfection. With the cream cheese and the salted caramel, everything just incorporates so well. This is so good, honestly. Anyways, Lenny, thank you so much for the salted caramel donuts. And for our salted caramel cake.
Yep.
We had a salted caramel frenzy today, and I had so much fun because I love salted caramel. So I gotta go now because I'm gonna go cafe hopping because I want to meet other entrepreneurs out there who are in the same business as you.
Sounds inspiring. I love that.
So I'll see you soon. And to everybody at home, don't go anywhere because we have another segment coming up right after this. Until then, this is Wake and Bake. Any trip to Penang is not complete unless you visit Gurney Drive. This place has a lot of amazing hawker stalls with a lot of amazing food. But today we're here to try some of the desserts. Let's go. Yes. Hi. I think I want... Oh, this one looks good. This one is special? Okay, nice. So I order one of these.
Okay.
And then I think I want to order one more, but can you recommend something else?
This one is our famous ice kacang snow ice.
Okay, can. So I'll take this one and the mango ice, these two.
Okay.
Chosen today is ice kacang as a dessert. This is traditional ice kacang, right?
Yeah. Original is just normal ice cube, but this one we make put together the flavor and make out.
This is traditional ice kacang. This one looks like different, something different.
This one is snow ice mango.
So this is your own creation. It's different compared to the traditional ice kacang. So how long have you been making snow desserts?
I have to take 2 days. One day is making and put in the fridge, and the second day I will take out. And I do this business around 10 years.
Wow! Always here in Gurney Drive?
Yeah. Your ice is melting, you faster eat.
Yeah, I better start eating. Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much. So, ice kacang is definitely a Malaysian favorite. It's well known in Penang and a lot of other states around. Ice kacang, which literally means bean ice. So I'm going to try the traditional ice kacang first. Wow. I can taste the ice, I can taste... So the syrup gives the ice kacang that pinkish color that it's very well known for. And it goes so well with the corn. You have to dig it in with all the other ingredients. So I have here like the black bean, the jelly, the corn, and nutmeg. Wow. Ice kacang is really a good old favorite. So this is mango milk ice kacang. Like I mentioned before, they use the foundation of regular ice kacang, but they add in milk and fruits to enhance the flavor. So over here, they've added fresh mangoes. This is a shaved ice. And they've added some sort of jelly. Don't know if you can see that. So let's try this. Wow. But the moment it goes into my mouth, it just pops and gives like a very sweet flavor. So good. And we also managed to hear a lot of words of wisdom from some business entrepreneurs. Anyways, I'm gonna finish my dessert right now, but I'll see you guys again next week. Until then, this is Mahira Khan and you're watching Wake and Bake.